boy, it's smoky out there today.
Yes, it is. Also, that's quite a shirt. Maybe your shirt is what started the fires.
Well, it was spooky out, so I thought Halloween
spooked.
vibes. Yeah.
Got it. I'm with you.
It's, I do like this shirt. It's
I do
good
too.
enough wear.
Anything that has skulls on it, I'm in favor of.
Well, see, Sarah got me 3 of these guys, and this one was like the most colorful one, and therefore it was kind of the most intimidating one.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, ooh, maybe don't wear that one.
It might be a little loud, but I like it.
Yeah.
Speaking of shirts like that, even though they're not shirts like that, do you think those Randy River shirts are ever going to trend back?
I don't imagine.
No?
No, I don't think so.
No
I don't
more
think.
fire
I think the
shirts?
whole Randy River vibe is long behind
Dead.
it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so we got more viewer tattoos, and I will say this is all good, unfortunately. So
Oh God,
you're gonna
What are
like
you doing
these,
to me?
unfortunately.
What are you doing to me?
I know, but apparently people that watch this have nice tattoos that they want to send, and they're embarrassed of their bad ones. All right, so first up.
Yeah, we have this. Is this from a movie? What is this scene? Do you know what this scene is?
I mean, there's.
I feel like I'm missing something.
I do too.
Like that, or it's like someone's hometown or home streets, or.
Well, there's flowers, which helps not at all.
There's flowers. Wow. Ironically, there's flowers in many tattoos. I have.
Yeah,
flowers.
weirdly, there's some flowers on people. I mean,
I have flowers on my neck. Is this a movie?
I could see it being a movie, or I could see it being a photograph they took.
Yeah.
Or it is a movie, and we're gonna get ripped apart in the comments. Yeah.
Whatever the case, this is fresh, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to lighten up quite a bit.
Yep.
Because right now it's like, it is just with the redness a little bit hard to differentiate things.
Yep.
This is why I like healed photos more. Because
Yeah, me
like
too.
these tones don't really exist in skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
know.
this is not what a tattoo looks like. This is what a fresh tattoo looks like, and those are two different things.
Yeah. Fresh tattoos have a weird glow about them.
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like about, like, and I've really, like, the less I do with Instagram, the better, lately, because there's just so much stuff on there that you're just like, can I just see some reality, please?
Yeah, I would agree with you.
I want to see this one healed because it already looks really good, and I think it's going to look even better healed.
Yeah, I would agree.
But I don't know what you do with this as a broader concept. You just keep building the scene. Like, what do you think? It seems pretty contained.
It is very contained.
Like, how do you build around this? What it's like, you've created a landscape.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do with that?
I would think you just do something else.
Hey, you do landscapes on people quite
do them
often.
quite often,
You got a
yes.
dude that has like 3 landscape pieces on him right now.
Yes, I do.
Like, where is that all gonna come together and how?
I mean, that is the struggle, especially when people only think one landscape at a time, and they're like, you know what? Another one.
Another
You know what?
landscape.
Just like DJ Khaled, another one. So I don't know. You could keep on going, but you can't go down with it. So I mean, they did a good job of making flowers at the bottom, so at least you can kind of just go into something else. But it does make it so it has to just be something else.
Usually these tattoos are more for people who are really gonna only get so many.
Yeah.
I feel like when I look at a tattoo like this, it screams, this means something to me, and that's the reason I got it.
Yep.
You know
Kind of
what
like the
I
one
mean?
I was doing yesterday. I don't
Yeah.
I don't anticipate having to tie into that.
Yeah. She's
You know
not
what I mean?
going for the body suit.
No. No, really not.
We'll be lucky if she gets through the tattoo, let alone
Agreed.
more of it.
Yes.
So,
But yeah, I don't know. That's nice.
yeah.
I like the banner.
I don't know how much to say about it. It's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just, I definitely would never get it. It's I like the depth they've got here. It really does look like you could walk down this street.
Yep.
But,
Maintaining good perspective is not the easiest thing, so kudos.
Yeah, it's fun, but just to look at for me.
Yeah.
Definitely would never have a place for this personally.
I still I'm really trying to adopt the idea of if it's texturally different, I try and use a different type of ink. So personally, I would think the water, I would have rather done in an opaque gray wash. kind
You
of
like
thing.
those opaques?
Well, it separates things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not saying there isn't a place for it. I like this tattoo though.
Yep.
Yeah,
Me too.
But it is hard to see the difference.
Yeah. It just becomes kind of like, woof.
Yeah.
You have to really know what's going on, which, I mean.
Yeah,
hey.
well, the more you know, the better with
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, the more you know.
Whoever the hell has this looking at it is probably so fond of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, those were the days. You know, it's one of those.
I tattooed sweet nostalgia on me.
Yeah.
All right, next up, this guy.
Yeah, we have a little sun guy.
Yep.
Usually the sun, like, and Mr. Moon and Mrs. like the sun is the female You know what I mean? Like it's like I used to actually have a Mr. Moon and a little sun guy on my ankles.
Yep.
I got them done as little gap fillers just because my legs were a shit show. Well, there was some cool stuff down there, but then there was some random stuff too.
Well, your
right?
legs are legs. You know,
Yeah.
they're gonna get leggy tattoos.
Mine was more typical than this one. Like he was the very most typical
Classic.
Yeah, it was the typical son guy with the face or girl with the face, whatever. It looks feminine to me. This one is pretty masculine.
And it looks, for some reason, like the face vibe is just like 60s, 70s to me, and I don't know why, but I like it.
I really like this the dot shading or
Super clean dots.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep.
Looks distinctly almost like it has a beard.
Yeah.
You know, like a real tough guy looking son.
Stoic.
Yeah, I don't know. Like again, I'm gonna sound like broken record. It's just like I would really have a hard time adding anything around this. It's just doing its own thing.
Yep.
It's now taking up that entire limb.
Yep.
Like, or at least the low. It looks like probably a leg, like back of a shin.
I think it's a forearm. Like an
is it
inner
a forearm?
forearm.
Oh, jeez, that's bad.
I know.
That's
Which
too
like,
bad.
which like really that face needs to be 10 times bigger, but then you can't
Yeah.
really show that it's a sun in one image.
Yeah, we need less Ray, more face.
Yep.
Less Ray, less sun, or more sun. You know.
Can you tell what I don't like about it?
The lines.
Yeah.
If I
These
had
lines
to
are
guess.
decent and they still look crappy. Like
Well, yeah, because there's nothing else. It's just the lines
solitary
bare bone
lines
on their
hanging
own,
out, man.
right?
Ugh.
And they're not. It's not necessary for them to be anywhere near this long.
No.
Like this is my big critique of this, as cool as it is like it's just taking up so much space.
Yep.
It's just so imposing.
Yeah.
Like it is here to fuck everything else
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Like that is this prime mission of this sun.
This sun
is,
fucks.
I'm here to take up room, goddammit.
Yeah.
Nothing else will be on this forearm.
I mean, it's kind of like the sun, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
He's pretty big.
Yeah, I don't know. So again, this one doesn't belong anywhere on me, but it's not the worst. Like
No,
I
I
quite
like
it.
I know, I like it.
As an art piece, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I really
It's just
like it.
Some tattoos look cool, but they're bad for flow. You know,
Yeah.
or it's like, why did you have to do that? You
Yep.
could have done a whole sleeve there. You got you this guy.
This will add to our pile of like things to get blacked out over later. But it's still nice.
Ever-growing pile.
I know. All right, next up.
Yeah, we have a pretty cool demon back mantle thing.
Yeah.
The only what strikes me about this immediately is like I love this whole idea. Like this is very near and dear to my interests, and they've gone big with it. They have, and I can see how they can continue this. But the problem is, I almost don't want them to continue this because everything is the same tone,
Yes.
right? Like all of a sudden, if they don't have that negative space underneath, and I hope they do more. Don't get me wrong, but man, oh man, this is going to be one giant glorp of nonsense. Like it's really hard to pick anything apart.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it
it's-
is all monotoned.
It looks awesome from afar.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, look at that. Wait, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what happens with this. It's just so gray. Like why can you be this proficient at tattooing and you can create such a cool image, but you can't understand negative space and black? Like that's a really tricky thing for me. I see it. So many tattooers have this problem.
Maybe the era that you came up in.
Like it's just so congested.
Yeah.
Looks
And like the funny thing is they think that they've given it enough room because of the smoke.
yeah,
You know, the negative space smoke. But no, you're right. It needs some depth because it's very
it's
nice.
not beyond saving though.
No, certainly
God no.
not.
Like
Yeah.
you just need to like the whole thing. Oddly enough, needs to be not redone, but like gone back into with darker darks and maybe some white highlights or something.
Something.
Just kind of pry these things apart because right now it's like I really want to love this tattoo. Like every part of me wants to love this, but I just can't get there because it just looks glorpy.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And like I know what this fresh stuff is going to settle into too, and it's only going to make matters worse because it's going to turn into that background tone. Right,
Yeah.
you can see it happen,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh man, and they're going to do more, and then that face is going to be less and less distinct because like this guy's going for the bodysuit.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
for sure.
This dude's
He's getting everything.
This dude's in it. Like, and I could applaud that. I like seeing this. This is exactly what I'm always bitching about. So now I'm sad that I have to do it again when the guys do give me all I want here.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, you just gotta crank up the contrast here.
Yep.
Because these guys all deserve to feature on their own, right?
Yep.
Like,
Because they're all very good.
Yeah, I love everything in here. I love the skull and the neck. I love the two guys beside the main guy, and I love the giant head with the horns.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everything else is smothering it.
Yep. Got to let it breathe and get some darkness in there,
Yeah,
really.
if you do more, and if you change anything, please send more of this, because this is probably one of the coolest concepts I've seen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's one of the best tattoos I've seen, but I love this idea a lot.
Yeah, this is your vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Concept-wise, anyways. All right, next up.
Yeah, we have
this crazy torso.
This guy sent me an email saying this is on me. So this isn't his post. This is tattooers posted this. Yeah, I like this. It's really, really bold.
Oh, yeah.
It almost has like a new school vibe to it, but
Yeah.
it's like dark new school.
Yeah.
You know, like I like the crazy proportions and stuff, and the insane color palette.
Yeah.
But like, this is a thing that I like. He's done his nipples too.
Oh, I
should
know.
Point that out. Like, I can really appreciate what's going on here.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
There's something about it that just doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is. Like, it's hard. It almost doesn't look like a tattoo. Like, it almost.
I
looks
get what
like,
you're saying.
It almost looks like
Like a shirt.
a shirt. Like
Yeah.
it looks almost too good to be true in a way. I don't know
like-
what that is. But
It's like it's done too good, and maybe because you're missing the look of it being skin for some reason.
yeah, it's taken over the body shape.
Yeah.
And
Which is wild.
yeah,
It must be really well settled then.
Oh yeah, this is a great tattoo, but it almost ignores everything about the human body to achieve its own effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it almost doesn't look like you're looking at a human anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, really, you're not wrong. Like, it's crazy how much that tattoo is influencing the body there.
The only thing I'm gonna say too here is like to take away here is that belly button is like kind of avoided, or like it didn't settle well or something.
I also would not have picked turquoise to put in the belly button.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know what I mean? Like,
But then again,
that's a swing.
They did that like brownie yellow or orange right over the nipples, and like that's pretty wild too.
Oh yeah.
You don't see that. You don't see colored nipples very often.
No. Like, this is impressive.
But I mean, it's a good idea because nipples are a little bit like that color anyway. So it's
Yeah, if you're gonna have dropout, it's gonna look fine.
yeah, it's gonna mellow in there. Like it'll look very natural.
Yeah. That dark blue is just mesmerizing to me.
Yeah, the color blending of the light to dark blue is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just like it looks like a painting.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. If you had told me that someone airbrushed this on somebody, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like when a car gets like like an airbrush paint.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like tattoo to me.
Yeah, it's wild.
But then you get into the bits and pieces of it, and it's all doable. It's really, really superb work.
Yeah.
Um,
And this is rare. To see something like this is rare.
yeah, I don't see this like ever.
No.
Honest, but then again, maybe I don't follow the right artists. This isn't my style, though.
No.
It's too bright. It's too friendly, but like oddly,
He says that in the
not.
shirt that he's wearing.
Oddly enough, it's straddling this weird line of like cutesy critter and like
Horrifying monster?
Horrifying monster.
Yeah.
And I do like that kind of duality, but there's just something that's just doesn't look quite. It's like not visceral enough. It's too good.
It's like too beautiful
It's
almost.
too beautiful.
Yeah.
It's weird. I like it though. Like this
Yep.
is a cool tattoo, and there's nothing I'm taking away from it technically.
Oh yeah. It's damn impressive, that's for sure. All right, next up, last but not least, maybe my favorite tattoo
finally
we've ever done.
Some sanity.
Yeah, right?
I was in the desert again. So there was a line on this email, and it made this tattoo even better for me.
Yeah.
And the email wasn't long, so I didn't include it here. It was I can remember it just looking at this. I got this tattoo, and it represents who I am as a person.
Fuck yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I want to meet you, bro.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, I want to be this guy's
Yeah,
friend.
that's awesome.
What a cool person.
Yeah, this dude's baller.
I got shades. I got a multicolored skateboard.
Yeah, I got a dragon bodysuit.
A dragon bodysuit.
I'm
yeah.
ollieing on my longboard, which is crazy in itself.
Insane shorts.
I believe he's taking a photo.
Yeah.
He's got a camera in one hand.
Yeah. Well, he's probably videoing his sweet behavior.
And look, like the dragon claw coming down onto the leg. Like, come on, that's so cool.
Yeah, this guy is a baller. Come on, and the bling bling necklace.
Yeah, some Gucci glasses. Man, like
you just take this to a tattooer and be like, "Yo, personify me as a cartoon frog.
Can you make me a frog?
Can you make me a frog?"
And you get this badass tattoo.
Take everything you see about me here today and turn that into a cartoon frog, and we got a deal.
He crushed it. Like look at the skateboard, the landscape on the skateboard. Like what are we talking about?
I know the little details are insane.
And like the shorts, they've made it so they didn't outline the shorts at all. And then like even the line work that's in the tattoo on the body is tiny because it would be tiny. Like man, just impressive.
This is one of those things where it's like you won't give it its full credit until you get into it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like because it strikes you again. We have this problem on here all the time of like these silly tattoos that are done purposely like silly, but they're actually very good.
Yeah.
You could put this with like a terrible tattoo in a slideshow and go real quick and it would blend in.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, look at these bad tattoos. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Skateboarding frog, whatever. Next one.
Yeah. Because from a glance, it's like, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. This is amazing.
This is Gangster. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Oddly enough, we've had some impressive frogs here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of amazing frogs.
I feel like we've had a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about frogs that people really love.
Yeah, and high caliber frogs.
High caliber frogs. We haven't seen a bad frog yet.
No, we have not.
It's like if you're doing frog, it's like you better do it good.
Yeah, you get a frog, you're getting a badass to do it. Just is what it is.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like these little unique guys like this. You don't see these all over the place. It's not like you can pick this off a wall somewhere. This was drawn just for this person for sure, and that's a different thing.
Yep.
But
and it's awesome.
Yeah, I really like this one. Thanks for sending it.
All right, so like and subscribe and keep on sending your tattoos, and we'll keep on talking shit.